Good morning. Today is Wednesday, November 8th, D-Day. I'm Sky.
And I'm Brendan.
And this is Kennedy Live. Now for some school announcements.
Now over to an announcement from a few of our clubs.
Hello everyone, my name is Mrs. Perrone. I am the new Italian and Spanish teacher here at Kennedy, and very happy to be the moderator for the Italian American Club. We're going to explore a lot of new things that are happening in the city. They are related to Italian American. So here is Daniela, and she will tell you more.
Yeah, so just like Ms. Perrone said, we're just going to do some things sort of to get us integrated into the Italian culture. So we're thinking about making some food, I know we did last year, and listening to some music and really just exploring the Italian culture. So.
Life's too short not to be Italian. Join our club.
Hello, we're a debate club. I'm Jack Zona.
I'm Matthew Eiberger.
So the point of our club is to debate current topics about the world in a safe and civilized environment with your peers. And as the longest standing club in Kennedy Catholic history, we take great pride in our work. Please join our club. We meet on Wednesdays for about an hour from about 2:45 to 3:45. We want you there.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I'm here with the Pro-Life Club. I'm with the moderator,
Mary DeGracie.
We are planning a lot of events, especially one big one in January where we plan to go down to the March for Life in D.C. And I hope you guys join. We're all pro-life for life. Thank you.
Hey, I'm finna join the debate club too, but I have my eye on the African American Cultural Club too as well. Being a young African boy growing up in a diverse country, and I just would like to check it out. Anything you'd like to add, Ed?
I am also interested in the Cherry Tatas Club, run by Mr. Aiden Dooley. It should be fun.
Happy birthday to Onseta and Timur.
The debate topic for today is, can alternative energy effectively replace fossil fuels for the future? It'll be in room 100 at 2:40.
If you would like your work to be considered for the 2008 publication of On My Mind, email it to Miss Morris or Miss Normile by December 15th.
For those who signed up for the Ping Pong Club, please come to the first meeting today, November 8th at 2:45 in room 107.
Spirit Club will meet today at 2:30 in room 101. For a mandatory first meeting, please bring your ideas as how to solve the problem of not having enough students at our functions.
And now over to This Day in History with Raven.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic. I'm Raven Kirby with This Day in History. On this day in 1731, Benjamin Franklin opens the first library in the North American colonies. In 1864, Abraham Lincoln is elected to his second term as American president. In 1892, Grover Cleveland is elected as the 24th president of the United States. And in 1951, New York Yankee catcher Yogi Berra wins first of his 3 MVP awards. That's all for This Day in History. Now back over to the anchors.
And now for our feature stories. Unfortunately, news of mass shootings in our country isn't new, but research on how faith helps those affected by mass shootings is new. In-depth studies examining faith and mass shootings found that faith communities that rally together in the wake of a mass shooting make a measurable difference in the lives of survivors. After a mass shooting, people who felt supported by their religious communities ultimately experienced fewer symptoms of depression and PTSD, and their faith didn't suffer as much.
California has banned farmers from using certain pesticides near schools and daycare centers under the new rule announced Tuesday that regulators said is among the toughest in the U.S. Under the new rule, California farmers will be prohibited from spraying pesticides within a quarter mile of public schools. These rules will help to further protect the health of children, teachers, and school staff from unintended pesticide exposure, the department's director said.
And now over to Righteous Reviews with Tomas.
Shall we play a game? Good morning, Kennedy Catholic High School. My name is Tomas Rodina, and welcome to Righteous Reviews. Today, we're reviewing the newest rendition in the long-running Saw franchise, named aptly as Jigsaw. Jigsaw is a great film that does what its franchise does well. It has an interesting mystery that's tied into the plot of a dangerous game run by the evil Saw. The basic premise, for those of you uninitiated, is that a serial killer named Jigsaw has kidnapped several individuals who are guilty of crimes that they were not, tried for because they weren't caught, but he knows they were. And he puts them in this sort of dangerous game where they have to, face their sins or die. It's really, metaphorical and stuff, but it's really well done. The movie well does its mystery elements and has great effects with the gore and the just everything is really well done on the cinematography front. Camera angles are great. I mean, the cinematography and the effects were just so good. Now, I do have to dock some points though, because the characters, the way they were written, is just not good. There are many characters who will just straight up flip-flop between their personality, betray everything they've done up until their point. They might have been calm for the entire time, and then just suddenly, oh hey, I'm psycho now. So yeah, not well done on the character front. So now, this being my first Saw film, I felt that I needed an expert to discuss with, so I saw it with a friend who is well initiated into the Saw franchise, who told me that this movie uses a lot of the usual tropes of the Saw franchise, but he said that they also did them well, and I'm willing to believe him as I started watching some of the older ones after I saw this one. Now, I would genuinely recommend seeing this film. I found it to be a very well done horror / mystery film. And I'd give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. I really wanted to give it an 8, but the fact that the characters were just so, oh, hey, now I'm calm. Oh, hey, now I'm angry, it was just too much for me to deal with. So, back to the anchors.
And in more news,
Roy Halladay, a two-time Cy Young Award winner who pitched a perfect game in a playoff no-hitter, died Tuesday when his private plane crashed into the Gulf of Mexico. Police said they couldn't confirm if there were additional passengers on the plane or say where it was headed. He was 40.
those participating in No Shave November will have a hard time catching up to Ramshag, who holds the world's record for the largest mustache. Cy is 62 and sports facial hair that measures up to 18.5 feet long, that he has been growing out since 1970, and he was awarded the title in 2010. He has not been beaten since.
And now over to sports with Gibby.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic Sports Nation. I'm Gibby with your sports. We'll go over to the NFL. The Cardinals will play the Seahawks Thursday night at 8:25. The NBA, the Knicks beat the Hornets 118 to 113. Porzingis had 28 points. In the NCAA, number 12 Washington will play number 21 Stanford on Friday at 10:30, and number 11 Oklahoma State will play number 15 Iowa State on Saturday at 12 o'clock. In the NHL, the Blues beat the Devils 3-1, and the Predators beat the Blue Jackets 3-1. Varsity soccer yesterday beat Cardinal Spellman 2-1. This win moves them on to the city championship, so congratulations to the boys. Varsity football has a playoff game against Spellman away at Spellman in the Bronx on Saturday. So that's a pretty far ride, so just show your support this week to the guys. That's all for sports. Now back over to the anchors.
Well, I'm Brendan Wallace.
And I'm Sky.
And this has been Kendi Live.
Have a great day.